is Columbia Speaks, CA Listens, and we're here to hear from residents about what they think about our programs and services and what we can do differently in the future to serve our community well. We're happy that so many people have come out to tell us their ideas this morning.
Good morning. I'm Milton Matthews, President and CEO of the Columbia Association. On behalf of the Board of Directors and our staff, I want to thank you very much for giving up a part of your Saturday mornings and coming and joining us in Columbia Speaks and CA Listens.
And thank you all. I want to thank you all for coming today. This is the first time we've done this, and we had no idea what kind of a turnout we'd get. And I really appreciate all of you giving up a Saturday morning to attend this morning.
There are a few things I want to walk through, and I hope you'll follow along with me. So number one, I hope you have a packet of information that is going to be important. It's got an agenda, it's got an evaluation sheet, it's got some background documents. One of the things that I want to just remind you is that we're basically here to hear from you, and what we've done is design a process that will start and hopefully end, well, we will end it by noon. That's our commitment. Basically, the idea of Columbia Speaks, CA Listens is to frame a series of discussions at your small group tables and use that as a foundation, but not the end point of this process. It's really hopefully to initiate a process that will make a big deposit in an account today, but there will be opportunities for more engagement and tee up the first one of our discussions, which is going to be on programs and services. After that, we'll have some questions and answers that we do up here, Milton and I, and that we'll talk about a little bit as well. And then we'll follow that pattern through two more sections, one on governance and one on communications and engagement. So you've got facilitators. They're going to be assisted in that role by scribes, by recorders. The facilitators help going to guide the conversation towards answering some questions. The scribes are going to capture what they hear. And that's very important, obviously, because we want to do that not only for each table, but then kind of summarize and theme that for the room. Let me tell you about your first discussion subject. We're going to be talking about programs and services. One, when you visited other communities, which programs have you observed? Those could be communities in Howard County, communities anywhere in the country or world. What have you observed that you think CA should consider offering? Secondly, what changes to CA's program, services, or facilities would you like to see? All right, so if we're ready, set, go.
So you know that, right? Yeah. But I think with CA, with their tier programs, just looking at the tier program they have structured to make sure that everybody is able to plug into something to be a part of all the activities that are going on.
Really and truly, if we maintain what we have currently, we don't need to really add anything. 23 pools. No.
I think that CA offers a lot of programs now. They just need to improve upon it. I don't think you need to add more.
Okay, question number one, Milton. When will Lake Kit pathway open? When will Haven on the Lake be open?
Okay, the first question, when will Lake Kit be open? We're making very good progress on that, and right now the plans that early to mid-November, you'll have the full loop around Lake Kit to enjoy. We're planning some events tied to that, but it's coming soon. And as far as the Haven on the Lake, we're looking at early December with Haven on the Lake. There will be announcements about some pre-opening events, and so please be on the lookout for those. But we're on schedule with the Haven also, and we're talking about early December.
Now, let's go on to our next section, our next discussion, which is about governance. Number one, what works well about the CA's current form of governance? Number two, What does not work well about CA's current form of governance?
CA assessment. We're on CA property, but we're considered a private community.
So you're not getting...
We're getting...
Your streets are not considered public streets. Streets are not...
Yeah, we pay...
People like me are biking after a storm. Having the storm on Wednesday.
You would like to see assistance.
What works well for the Columbia's form of government is our village association. It is a place where I can go and find out more information or bring up my concerns about what's happening in my community.
So our third and final topic is on communications and community engagement. Question number 1, what is your experience like, what's it been like, what it is like, navigating CA's website to find information you need? Number 2, how do you like to receive information from CA? What works best for you? What other options for communicating information should CA consider? Third, are there ways that you'd like to participate in direct feedback to CA? What might that look like? How would that work?
And that's easier to find now. What is not easy to find is the archived information.
You look on the snowplow site and you can see all the little dots for where the trucks are and which streets they plowed.
A monthly newsletter would be fine. I think there more transparency is needed between the individual board members and the village residents. And that could be in the form of an email or a monthly newsletter. There are any number of mechanisms that could be used, but I think more transparency, or communication, I should say, between the village board members and the citizens, residents.
I just want to thank you all again for taking the morning and spending it with us. Although we sat separately, we really are listening to everything you're saying. We are going to be getting all of these messages. We greatly appreciate your time. And I want to thank Milton, I want to thank the CA board, and I want to especially thank the CA staff that has really worked hard to make this all happen.
For me, very quickly, ditto to what Nancy said, but for me, what's been very important is that thank you for giving up part of your Saturday morning to come out and share your thoughts. We will take this information. It will be a valuable tool for us as we look at CA and the community going forward.
I thought it was an excellent event. Columbia Association listens, we speak, and we got a lot of participation from our table, so our table felt it was a very good day today.
I enjoyed it very much. I didn't realize this was going to be as interactive as it ended up being, and I appreciated the face-to-face communication that CA had with the residents of Columbia.
It was very well organized. The flow was excellent. I liked the interjection of Milton's answering questions from the audience.